They came over the mountain ridges like a plague, 1,000 riders, tall and terrible on their lizard mounts. And behind them, the dark lines of huddled infantry, more numerous than could be counted. The whole mountain shook, and Loch Beag rippled with the impact of their march. Over at the boats of Fireach Speur, the villagers and the refugees of Carrick and Shoal looked back in shock, with many, led by Catriona, then reflexively grabbing for their weapons.
No, run! Sail out!
A line! Form a line!
Dwarves!
But off many ran, trying to form a defensive line akin to one that had earlier defeated the mountain goblins. Beside Adrian, Talmadge kissed Hote, drew his sword, and started off. But before he had gone 2 strides, Adrian grabbed him by the shoulder and with frightening strength, yanked him back, then kept pushing until he had pushed the man over the side and into the boat beside Hote.
We cannot leave them.
But Adrian, strength enhanced by the magic of his armor, lifted the prow of that large boat, which was filled with more than a dozen villagers, and began driving his legs, pushing it out onto the lake. Adrian leaped over that prow as the boat floated free of the sands, hoisting yet another villager, a refugee from the neighboring town, over with him.
We can't leave them.
Talmadge moved for the rail. Again, Adrian grabbed him.
They have come to trust me and you. If we go back, many others will follow, and will die. For nothing. We cannot win.
As if in answer to his prediction, the approaching lizard riders hoisted spears on strange Y-shaped handles. As one, they threw, snapping their arms forward, launching the missiles from the atlatls with frightening speed and accuracy. More than half of the 200 villagers rushing back to defend went down under that barrage. Many hit by more than one, more than 2 long spears, and with such force that they were thrown down hard to the ground. On came the strange-looking humanoids astride their green, golden-headed lizards. And those villagers who had not been hurt, or not hurt badly, turned back for the beach and ran for all their lives.
Row! Row! Sails up!
Sounds echoed across the water west and east, screams of fear and pain, and it quickly became clear that the other villages, too, were under attack. Adrian jumped out of the boat, calling upon his amber gem, running across the lake surface back toward shore, toward a boat that Catriona and some others were trying to launch. They got off the shore as another rain of missiles descended upon them, spearing several more.
Alive!
Catriona herself, a spear stabbing through her side, stumbled to the prow and threw a rope out toward the man. He turned and hunched it over his shoulder, then ran on, towing the craft. Back at the shore, more villagers died.
Thank you, Adrian.
On Catriona's boat, relief was evident on the faces of the passengers. But looking back, Adrian's expression could not return any consolation. For the front ranks of the invading cavalry hit the beach and hardly slowed, the sleek lizards rushing into the water and gliding out with great speed.
We are doomed. All of us.
Cold and wet, Bodlon ran out of room. In a small clearing in the copse of pines, he saw the shadow of an Uskar warrior rushing before him, and when he turned, a second man came out from behind a tree. Crystal-tipped spear leveled his way.
Where will you run, Wammas?
From the trees to the right of the speaker came a living missile then, a feline form flying fast into the Uskar warrior, slamming against him before he could turn and bring his spear to bear, and tumbling with him into the trees the other way. Bodlon heard the growls, the screams of shock and terror. He wasn't about to wait around to learn the outcome, though, not with a second Uskar behind him. Off he ran, right past the tree where the first warrior had been, crashing through the limbs and stumbling on, out of the copse, and then again down the mountainside.
You there! Stop!
He heard that second Uskar shout out behind him. Then, screams of terror, accompanied by the leopard's growls. Down Bodlon ran, certain that he was being pursued once more by Uskar or by the great cat. He cut a sharp turn around a boulder, veering to his left along the descending trail, then skidded to a stop as something flew down in front of him, landing on the trail. For a moment, he was sure it was the leopard, but then it was not fully, at least.
Aoelyn?